I didn't build this system to get rich overnight. I built it because for 15 years I was exhausted. That tight pressure in your chest when price moves against you. The internal debate, should I close it? Should I hold? Maybe it'll come back. That's not strategy, that's emotion. And emotion is expensive. The system I designed is very simple. It is not an indicator. I am not gonna flood your charts with indicators galore, having 4 or 5 indicators, trying to figure out which one worked, which one didn't, and at the end of the way, you're kicking yourself, trying to figure out what the heck happened. Execution beats emotion every time. Just a framework built on experience, discipline, and repetition. Today, I'm going to show you Veratrade. Veratrade is not an indicator. It's a decision framework. For over a decade, we studied how price reacts around certain levels. Not random levels, but areas where institutions historically step in, where liquidity shifts, where rejection happens again and again. No more of that. I built a system that is simple to use, gives you labels, tells you what to do, when to do it, and how to execute on those. The goal was to remove the one thing that destroys accounts faster than bad analysis ever could: emotion. We are running the ClearFlow 5.0 options edition for the New York Stock Exchange. And as you can see, everything is working properly. You've got the star, which represents a new trend. Impulse is what we call it. Notice something? It's not just a line. It's a defined area that matters, because markets don't respect exact prices. They react with zones. They react within the zones. Right here, this is our entry. We're not entering because it feels right. We're entering because this area aligns with 15 years of recorded structural behavior. Now look at the stop loss. It's not placed randomly below the candle. It's positioned beyond a historical rejection level, a point where if price breaks and holds, the idea is invalidated. Not emotionally invalidated, structurally invalidated. That's an important difference. And here's the take profit. It's placed at the next opposing liquidity zone where price has historically stalled or reversed. Everything is defined before we click anything. No adjusting mid-trade because of fear. No widening stops because we believe in the setup. We execute. The trade is live. At this point, most traders start staring at every tick. Every small movement feels personal. If it goes 5 pips against them, they tense up. But once this trade is placed, our job is finished. The system has already done the heavy lifting. We're not hoping it goes up. We're following a statistical edge built over time. Not over one good week, not over one lucky streak, but across years of data. That's the difference between gambling and structured execution. This right here, this is where most traders fail. Price pulls back slightly, nothing dramatic, nothing abnormal, just normal market movement. But emotionally, it feels dramatic. This is when people close early to protect themselves, or they remove the stop because they don't want to take the loss, or they grab profit too soon because they're afraid it will disappear. The middle of the trade is psychological. Execution beats emotion every time. With Veratrade, there is no decision to make here. We stay in until one of 2 things happens. The system hits the target, or the structure invalidates. That's it. Over the last 14 days of live testing, we followed these rules exactly as they are written. No interference, no overrides, no consistency. Didn't come from predicting every candle. It came from respecting the framework. Watch now.
Well, this would be a good trade right at take profit 1. So that is our trade confirmation take profit ladder.
There's no excitement here. No celebration, just confirmation that structure played out the way it historically tends to. And that calmness That's what most traders are really looking for. Not adrenaline, clarity. Let's bring this to real market. Good morning, everybody. This is Clint, co-owner of Veratrade. Just wanted to bring you up to date on what's going on in the markets today. We are running the ClearFlow 5.0 options edition for the New York Stock Exchange. And as you can see, everything is working properly. You've got the star, which represents a new trend. Impulse is what we call it. And that is at 10:30 this morning. We actually had one fire at 9:40 as well. That started the whole downtrend. You've got an order block that printed here, which gives you that extra boost to push down. And as you can see, the trend just kept going. You printed your targets, and all three targets have been hit. And you are always currently and always notified with your execution badge on what to expect and what time frame you should be looking at. We will make you a better trader, a more disciplined trader, and a more successful trader. This is proof that Veratrade doesn't rely on emotion or guesswork. It's structured, repeatable, and measurable. You can keep trying to outsmart the market. You can keep adjusting your indicators, switching strategies, searching for the missing piece. Or you can follow a structured system that has already been refined over 15 years. Just a framework built on experience, discipline, and repetition. This isn't about shortcuts. It's about removing chaos from your execution.
This is the ClearFlow Options 5.0 system. We also have a future system, but as you can see, this clearly is a full confirmation system.
The difference between gambling and structured emotion is the clarity. In 2 weeks, we're opening access to Veratrade. If you're serious about trading as a structured process, not as an emotional roller coaster, join the wait list at Veratradeco.com. Sign up today, have a one-on-one session with me. I will make you a more disciplined, a more structured, and most importantly, a more successful trader. I've been there, I feel your pain, and I'm here to work with you to make you a better trader.